Have you ever reached a point where your dreams, your ideals, your vision, your purpose no longer protect you, but start to weigh you down? When hope turns into confusion, when symbols lose their meaning, when the heart still feels, but no longer knows what it's feeling for. For the INFP, this moment is sacred. Painful, yes, but sacred. It's called the Nigredo, the dark night of the soul, and it's where the alchemist awakens. This is not depression. This is not giving up. It's transmutation. The INFP stands at the edge of their own mythology. The world no longer mirrors their ideals, and their internal compass, FI, begins to burn under the pressure of truth. But what is alchemy if not the sacred art of turning lead into gold? Let's break it down. Here's how each cognitive function of the INFP plays a role in this silent transformation. FI, Introverted Feeling, Dominant. The INFP's inner core, a compass made of values, meaning, and quiet conviction. But in the Nigredo, FI asks a painful question. What happens to my truth when the world doesn't recognize it? This isn't just emotional pain, it's ethical grief, the kind that reshapes you from the inside out. FI, in this stage, begins to refine itself, not by abandoning its ideals, but by discovering which ones can withstand the fire. NE, Extraverted Intuition, Auxiliary. Normally, NE sees symbols in everything. It connects dots others can't even see. It dreams, explores, speculates. But now it whispers, what if all those possibilities were just illusions? In this stage, NE must stop escaping into fantasy and start rebuilding from the ruins, not to run from the pain, but to give it form. SI, Introverted Sensing, Tertiary. SI holds on to memories, nostalgia, sacred emotional snapshots. But here, SI becomes heavy, clinging to what once was, paralyzed by the past. The alchemist must do something radical. Instead of reliving the past, they must mine it for wisdom. When have I felt this before? What did it teach me then, that I'm forgetting now? TE, Extraverted Thinking, Inferior. The most underdeveloped function, TE wants to act, to build, to do something real. But the INFP often resists this function, afraid of turning into something cold, mechanical, rigid. And yet, the alchemist realizes, TE isn't the enemy, it's the crucible. It brings structure to the chaos, not to suppress the soul, but to give it a voice in the real world. This is the INFP's true transformation. This is where the INFP stops dreaming about change and becomes the change, not by abandoning their soul, but by learning how to carry it through fire. To dream is not enough anymore. Now, I must transmute. Have you ever faced your Nigredo? A moment where your inner world collapsed, only to rebuild stronger? Share your story in the comments. And if this resonates with your journey, like, follow, and stay tuned. The next archetype may speak directly to you. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.